What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme back in the video. We got Jordan Peterson, his finest moment. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, homies. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to see more bangers from your boy. You feel me? Because the grind never stops. But hey, got some Jordan Peterson today. Very excited to get to this because I don't know much about him. I just saw his name a few times in the comments and some of my past videos. You said I should get to him. And I said he's just very intelligent man. He knows his stuff. And I'm just excited, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm expanding my, channel, reacting to pretty much everything. I really will react to anything, so his name came up a lot of times. So I was like, you know what, let's get to some Jordan Peterson. I'll always take what y'all say, to the most, to the most respect, because y'all always have the most fire suggestions for me, whether it's videos, songs, reaction to everything, bro. It always turns out to be, fire videos, whatever. So, and I appreciate all of that y'all keep doing that for me. But Jordan Peterson, I don't want to talk y'all heads up too much, but y'all said y'all want to get me to Jordan Peterson, his finest moment. So we're gonna see what it's about, you feel me? Let's get straight into it. And let me know if you guys want to react to any more Jordan Peterson, you feel me? Let's get it.
Big problem here. The problem is, it's true. You're oppressed, you're oppressed, you're oppressed, you're oppressed. God only knows why. Maybe you're too short, or you're not as beautiful as you could be, or your grandparent was a serf, likely, because almost everybody's great-grandparent was. It's like, and you're not as smart as you could be, and you have a sick relative, and you have your own physical problems, and it's like, frankly, you're a mess. And you're oppressed in every possible way, so including your ancestry and your biology. And the entire sum of human history has conspired to produce victimized you with all your individual pathological problems. It's like, yes, true. Okay, but the problem is that it is true. And so if you take the oppressed, you have to fractionate them and fractionate them. It's like, you're a woman. Yeah, okay, well, I'm a black woman. Well, I'm a black woman who has 2 children. Well, I'm a black woman who has 2 children, and one of them isn't very healthy. And then, well, I'm a Hispanic woman, and I have a genius son who doesn't have any money so that he can't go to university. And, I had a hell of a time getting across the border. It was really hard on me to get my citizenship. My husband is an alcoholic brute. It's like, well, yeah, that sucks too. And so, so let's fix all your oppression. And we'll take every single thing into account, and then we'll fix yours too. We'll take every single thing into account. It's like, no, you won't, because you can't. You can't. It is technically impossible. First of all, you can't even list all the ways that
Hold up, bro. I feel like this about to be some. It's already. It's hitting me, bro. It's powerful right here, man. Like every single thing he's saying, even the first minute, even listening to, I can hear it in the voice. It's about to be some powerful stuff right here, y'all. What y'all got me into, man? Jordan Peterson? Who this man? Mate. Hold up, man. Let me tune in, man.
Let's fix all your oppression.
What y'all got me into, man?
And we'll take every single thing into account, and then we'll fix yours too. We'll take every single thing into account. It's like, no, you won't, because you can't. You can't. It is technically impossible. First of all, you can't even list all the ways that you're oppressed. Second, how are you going to weight them? Third, who's going to decide? And that's the bloody thing. Who's going to decide? That's the thing. Well, what's the answer in the West? It's like, in free markets, oh yeah, Christ will never be able to solve this problem. No one can solve it. What are we going to do about that? We're going to outsource it to the marketplace. You're going to take your sorry, pathetic being, and you're going to try to offer me something that maybe I want. And I'm going to take my sorry, pathetic being, and I'm going to say, well, all things considered, as well as I can understand them, maybe I could give you this much money, which is actually a promise, for that thing. And you've packed all of your damn oppression into the price. And I've packed all my oppression into the willingness to pay it. And that solution sucks. It's a bad solution. But compared to every other solution, man, it's why 10% of us have freedom. And so there's a tremendous illogic at the bottom of this. It's like, 10%. You have to fractionate the oppressed all the way down to the level of the individual. Well, that's what the West figured out. There's a couple of figures who are at the mythological roots of our culture, and people get upset with me because I bring in religious themes, but I understand some things about mythology and religion. It's not an accident that the axiomatic Western individual is someone who was unfairly nailed to a cross and tortured. It's like, yes! Right, exactly. So what do you do about that? Well, I thought about that for a long time too. It's like, well, you don't get together in a damn mob, because all that does is allow you to be as horrible as you could possibly imagine and suffer from none of the consequences.
Right.
That's a bad idea.
Very bad.
So how about we don't do that? Well, there's a deep idea in the West too. It's like, pick up your damn suffering and bear it. And try to be a good person so you don't make it worse.
There you go.
Well, that's a truth. You know, I read a lot about the terrible things that people have done to each other. You just cannot even imagine it.
Right.
It's so awful. So you don't want to be someone like that. Now, do you have a reason to be? Yes. You have lots of reasons to be. God, there's reasons to be resentful about your existence. Everyone you know is going to die. You know, you too. And there's going to be a fair bit of pain along the way. And lots of it's going to be unfair. It's like, yeah, no wonder you're resentful.
You know that point before he talks about it, maybe, you know what I'm saying, we all gonna die, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of reason. A lot of people say they're scared of death. And I used to be too, man. I'm not going to talk about it too long because I'm really want to hear because he's really spit nothing but facts. But on that point, if he talks about it more, I feel like what made me not be scared or just be, accept it, whatever, is the chances we were even on this earth, you feel me, are like so minuscule. Like, and it's like an atom of an atom of an atom, like 1 in a billion chance that we were even a chance to even be living, right? Because what was we doing before we was born? Not shit, right? We don't know. It was whatever. We was just not born, right? So the fact that we even get to experience this life for a long portion of time, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I mean, for a long portion of time and everything, it's like, I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate every single day, every single moment I get to wake up and live another day because some other people that didn't even get born for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I kind of feel like on that point, you know what I'm saying? People feel kind of down about this. They don't want to really try to accomplish anything. They don't want to do the most because like, it's eventually going to end. Like, yes, everything comes to an end, but be grateful that it's even here to begin with. You feel me? Let me know how y'all feel about that, bro. But do spitting facts. I want to hear some more of it.
Lots of reasons to be. God, there's reasons to be resentful about your existence. Everyone you know is going to die. You know, you too.
Time you have with other people.
There's going to be a fair bit of pain along the way, and lots of it's going to be unfair. It's like, yeah, no wonder you're resentful. It's like, act it out and see what happens. You make everything you're complaining about infinitely worse.
I understand.
There's this idea that hell is a bottomless pit, and that's because no matter how bad it is, some stupid son of a bitch like you could figure out a way to make it a lot worse. So you think, well, what do you do about that? Well, you accept it. That's what life is like. It's suffering. That's what the religious people have always said. Life is suffering. Yes. Well, who wants to admit that? Well, just think about it. Well, so what do you do in the face of that suffering? Try to reduce it. Start with yourself. What good are you? Get yourself together for Christ's sake so that when your father dies, you're not whining away in a corner and you can help plan the funeral.
Right.
And you can stand up solidly so that people can rely on you.
Right.
That's better. Don't be a damn victim. Of course you're a victim. Jesus. Obviously.
Right.
Put yourself together. And then maybe if you put yourself together, you know how to do that. You know what's wrong with you, if you'll admit it. You know there's a few things you could polish up a little bit,
right,
that you might even be able to manage in your insufficient present condition. And so you might shine yourself up a little.
They're smiling in the back. I hope they're just smiling because they're like, because, you know what I'm saying, he's spitting nothing but facts. Because I really don't think what he's saying is funny. It's just nothing. I mean, it's funny how facts it is, but it's like, I see the president laughing right there in the back and everything, but it's like, this dude is spitting nothing but facts. You listen to him, like every single word he says, bro, you can take that in your life. And it's crazy. I'm only 5 minutes into watching Jordan Peterson for the first time, bro. I'm already hooked, bro. I'm already hooked to him. Please let me know any more videos like this, but like, I hope they really understand the timing he's on right now. Like, I know that I see like the entire video, they kind of just been laughing, so I'm like, I hope they're just saying it, like they're laughing like, and like, wow, this dude is crazy, like mindless, not like just whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not saying that they're laughing. Well, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, this is really they need to tune in, bro, because it's crazy stuff.
Insufficient present condition. And so you might shine yourself up a little bit, and then your eyes will be a little more open, then you can shine yourself up a little bit more, and then maybe you could bring your family together instead of having them be the hateful, spiteful, neurotic, infighting batch that you're like doomed to spend Christmas with.
Doomed to spend Christmas with.
So then you fix yourself up a little bit, kind of humbly, because, you know, God, you're a fixer-upper if there ever was one. And then you got to figure out, well, can you figure out how to make peace with your idiot brother? And probably not, because he's just as dumb as you, so how the hell are you going to manage that? And so then maybe you get somewhere that way, and your family's sort of functioning, and you find out, well, that kind of relieved a little bit of suffering, although it reduced the opportunities for spiteful revenge, and that's kind of a pain in the neck. And so then you get your family together a little bit, and you're a little clued in then, at least a bit, because you've done something difficult that's actually difficult. You're a little wiser, and so then maybe you could put a tentative finger out beyond the family and try to change some little thing without wrecking it. It's like, our society is complex, and we teach our students that they could just fix it. It's like, go fix a military helicopter and see how far you get with that. It's like, you're going to do, you're like a chimp with a wrench. Whack! Oh, look, it's better. It's like, no, it's not better. Things are complicated, and to fix things is really hard.
It is.
And you have to be like a golden tool to fix things, and you're not. So,
but you can be.
And that's the other message of the West. It's like, how do you overcome the suffering of life? And I'm not saying it's only the message of the West. How do you overcome the suffering of life? Is be a better person. That's how you do it.
Live happy.
Well, that's hard.
Live positively. It's hard.
It takes responsibility.
It does.
And I think, you know, if you said to someone, you want to have a meaningful life? Everything you do matters. That's the definition of a meaningful life. But everything you do matters. So you're going to have to carry that with you.
Right.
Or do you want to just forget about the whole meaning thing, and then you don't have any responsibility because who the hell cares, and you can wander through life doing whatever you want, gratifying impulsive desires for how useful that's going to be.
Talk your shit.
And you're stuck in meaninglessness, but you don't have any responsibility. Which one do you want?
Talk your shit.
Well, ask yourself, which one are you pursuing? And you'll find very rapidly that it isn't the majority of your soul that's pursuing the whole meaning thing, because, well, look what you have to do that. You have to take on the fact that life is suffering. You have to put yourself together in the face of that. Well, that's hard. Christ, it's amazing people can even do it. I'm stunned every day when I go outside, and it isn't a riot with everything burning. Because really, God, you talk to people, it's like...
He's not lying, though.
I knew this guy, he'd been in a motorcycle...
The amount of people in bad situations and just not good in life, and, you know, like he said, meaningless lives, is you know, living for, you know, the instant gratification stuff, or just stuff that makes them feel good, not stuff that's gonna make them better as a person, whatever. And they just keep on doing that aimlessly, day by day basis, and not really improving themselves and realizing there's more to life than just this. You gotta get, like he said, it all starts with getting deep within yourself, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've gotten to that point. I'm still mad young, but I feel like I'm fortunate enough to get to that point now, and realize, cause I understand 100% what he's saying. Every single thing he said, it resonates with me 100%, because I've had these same thoughts in my mind. You feel me? And this dude Jordan Peterson's on a different time in what he's saying, but you really gotta listen. I hope this whoever watched the video, however many people watched the video, it didn't go over their heads. Because if they watch this whole video, they'll see, like, not obviously it's not gonna change your life right here, but this is the roots to help change your life. And I know there's a lot of laughing going on and everything, but it's such a serious message that he's saying, and he's trying to get the point across to them. I hope all the people, the kids watching, or whoever was watching the class, and the professors even, they understood everything he said, but because it's nothing but facts.
Well, that's hard. Christ, it's amazing people can even do it. I'm stunned every day when I go outside, and it isn't a riot with everything burning. Because really, God, you talk to people, it's like, I knew this guy, he'd been in a motorcycle accident, and it really ruined him, and he was like a linesman, you know, working on the power, and he was working with someone who had Parkinson's disease, and they had complementary inadequacies.
Damn.
And so two of them could do the job of one person, and so they're out there fixing power lines in the freezing cold, despite the fact that one was 3/4 wrecked with a motorcycle accident and the other one had Parkinson's. It's like, damn, that's how our civilization works. It's like, there's all these ruined people out there, they've got problems like you can't believe. Off they go to work and do things they don't even like, and look, the lights are on. My God, it's unbelievable.
Do what you want to do in life.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And we're so ungrateful. College students, the postmodern types, they're so ungrateful. You know, they don't know that they're surrounded by just a bloody miracle. It's a miracle that all this stuff works, that all you crazy chimpanzees that don't know each other can sit in the same room for 2 hours sweltering away without tearing each other apart, because that's what chimps do. So
He tired from all the facts. He tired from all the facts.
What happened? Well, I made some videos and I got to the bottom of some things, at least as far as I can tell, so I told you what the bottom is, and then I got this idea about what you might do about it, which isn't my idea. It's not my idea. It's an old idea. It's far older than Christianity. It's old. It's the oldest story of mankind. Get yourself together. Transcend your suffering. See if you can be some kind of hero. Make the suffering in the world less.
Don't limit yourself.
Well, that's the way forward, as far as I can tell, if there is any way forward. And that's what's under assault by the postmodernists. So look out, because they know exactly what they're doing, and they know exactly why they're doing it. And that's what it looks like to me. So, that's it.
You know, even the people watching it, even there, at the thing, that a lot of what he said probably went right over their heads. And it takes a lot to even understand what he's... You can understand what he's saying. People even understand the situation they're in, but they're in the point where they understand it. There's people who are oblivious to the situation they're in. Then there's people who understand the situation they're in, but they don't want to do anything about it because, again, they feel sorry for themselves, they feel good for themselves all of a sudden. Then there's the people who understand it, see what they need to do, and then try to push through it. You feel me? Jordan Peterson's at the point, whatever, when he's just, you know, he's been... I don't know how long he's been doing it, but he obviously got to that point, that breakthrough, and that inspiration was nothing short of amazing. And I can't thank y'all enough for letting me know this video, showing me this video. It gave me a lot of inspiration. It resonated with a lot of points I've thought of, you know, just in the past. And hey, I hope everyone can get a chance to see this video. The 1,226,485 people watched. I hope 85 people watched that. Hope every one of y'all understood what he said and it resonated with you and you fixed your life. You feel me? That's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. More videos dropping soon. Thank y'all for dropping this knowledge on my head, bro. I feel me? I really needed it. Hope it spreads to a lot of people. And hey, I'm here to, you know, just spread the word. You feel me? Everyone do your thing you want to do. Pursue what you want in life. Be happy with what you want to do. Don't live the life someone else wants you to live. Live the life you want to live. You feel me? Inspirational shit type shit. You understand? That's it. Like, comment, subscribe so you can see more videos. Instagram's on the bottom of the screen, also in the description. If you want to hit me up, DM me, mention me, do all that shit so I can keep on spamming these videos out for you. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. It's your boy KingSupreme. We out, baby.